Anyways, yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh yeah, I started.
Alrighty. Josh Greer.
Josh Green.
Josh P.
What? On my old paper.
Yummy paper.
Yummy paper. Oh yeah, you want a link to the stream, buddy?
Yeah, I want a link to the stream. Oh, thanks, buddy.
Oh,
Don't, Josh, what did I say about eating with your mouth full? Stupid fucking idiot. This man loves paper.
How did you know?
You just love paper.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Pussy.
Ew!
Mama.
Yummy paper. You want some?
Nah, no thanks. I'm not a big paper guy.
You say?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Oh man, what's for me?
Pussy. Should probably like do the funny thing. Just have them side by side. And we'll all float on.
Float on like Modest Mouse?
Yeah, like the hit Modest Mouse song.
The hit 2004 Modest Mouse song?
Yeah.
Excuse you. Love Modest Mouse.
Fucking love Modest Mouse.
Alright, I'm gonna start getting this up now that we're approaching 5 minutes. Whoa.
Wow.
Wow. Oh shit, wrong screen. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Oh fuck, I need to fix your VPN YouTuber. Whoa! I'm
Whoa.
shocked. Clearly. Hello.
Alright, gotta open the game. Fucking Logitech piece of shit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Fucking. Okay, now I can finally use this controller that I got. No ulterior motive of buying this Logitech F710 controller. I think that's what the model's called.
Yeah.
No ulterior motive.
No ulterior motive.
Yeah. Okay, it works. Oh god. I don't like this controller. Alright, let's go. I'm
I
gonna
guess,
suck ass.
I guess this controller's good news for people who love bad news.
Damn it.
Hello everyone, welcome to Garfield Kart Reviews. I'm your host, Game Oh Yeah.
Oh, I had to use the D-pad. Oh no.
This is my co-host here, Platinum Yoshi. He's using a wacky controller.
Very wacky controller. It's the largest, like I said, the largest like F710. If you
No,
know, you know.
if you know, you know.
Oh, this feels like garbage. This actually feels like garbage. Holy shit. But yeah, welcome to Garfield Caramba Reviews, guys.
Welcome to Garfield Kart Reviews.
So yeah, last episode we talked about the weekends. I forgot what it's called. Fuck.
After Hours
Yeah,
Deluxe.
yeah, the deluxe version, as we always do in this show. And
Yeah.
it's a really good album. Just a shame that the weekend is shit when it comes to TV shows.
Yeah, we finally decided to watch The Idol after that episode. And
Yeah,
man,
cause yeah, we mentioned it here. We mentioned the fact that we never watched it, and then we watched it. Holy fuck, that was garbage. God,
yeah,
God. Like, long story short, if it's not incredibly boring, it's fucking hilarious.
yeah,
And also, like, yeah, The Weeknd is actually a terrible actor.
yeah. It like sounds so awkward when having sex, which is so funny.
Yeah. God. Can't wait for the next episode. And the episode after that, and then hearing nothing from the show ever again, apparently, because it's not picked up for a season 2.
Yeah, because it performed terribly.
Yeah, fucking 900, only 900,000 views compared to like HBO's The Last of Us. I think it had like 20 million, but it was somewhere in the millions, at least in the millions. But yeah, enough of the weekend. Let's talk about another thing that's kind of reoccurring in this show. Minus Mouse.
Yeah, cause in this episode we've got good news
For people who love bad news.
by Modest Mouse.
Yeah, we're talking about that album today.
Yeah, it's been a very running theme with this channel, cause it's my favorite band. The very first episode was a Modest Mouse related one.
Yeah, just rants on the Golden Casket, which used to be Josh's Astral Chain.
Yeah, and then there was some development later on, so
Yep, very very sudden development, but development regardless.
yeah,
Yeah,
then
that. Oh, yeah, that album was ass. And then
we reviewed in
Summer One Blind.
episode 8. We reviewed my favorite Modest Mouse album, The Lonesome Crowded West.
Yeah, and again, all of this is like my first exposure to Modest Mouse. So I'm basically just slowly being very much, just basically just being introduced to that band. And yeah, that album was peak. I can see why I can see why it's like very highly praised.
Yeah, and then we talked about Strangers to Ourselves, the most hated one, not by us, but by most people.
Yeah, that one's considered like the worst one, and yeah, it surprised me that like I actually liked that album. It's actually like
Yeah,
really good still.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. A lot weaker than the albums before, but still pretty good, solid.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Pistol's the funniest song though. Holy
Oh
shit.
yeah, Pistol's just bad, but
Yeah, but
it's
like
so
the funny kind of
funny.
bad. Oh
I
yeah,
got my
and
pistol in the car.
I
Uh
got
huh.
my pistol in the. First I said this controller, my finger already kind of hurts. It is not this. I knew the shooting would not be this good, but holy fuck! At a racing game, it is terrible.
Submarine
So,
races with the internet controller.
oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot that you have to use the control pad. Anyways, so yeah, today's episode is good news for people and bad news.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's start with the album cover.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I really like it. It's like it's really fucking pretty. Like the green, like the green lighting, like all the. I think it's arrows.
Yeah, Eros.
Yeah, it's arrows like on that green wall. They stand out really good. And
Yeah.
one thing we didn't notice until we looked at some pretentious video I say about Modest Mouse is that like there's like a bird somewhere around in the album cover.
Yeah, Hummingbird.
Yeah, hummingbird. Yeah, I forgot what the word was, but yeah, there was a hummingbird, like very like scarily there. It's still a really nice touch.
Yeah, it also fits in with one of the songs.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it for the album cover, pretty much, I guess. Fucking hate racing with this controller. Alright, let's start.
They got Celebied at the worst possible moments. But, yeah, it's a really nice album cover.
Yeah, very nice, very nice looking. And yeah, let's. With we can start with song number one, horn intro.
Um, um, this is, the first, like, 10 seconds of a later track.
Yeah, and nothing else really. I don't know why it's there, but it's really funny that it's there
I
in the
don't know.
first place.
Yeah, it's like I know we've complained in like one of in the Unmentionable album, that
Oh
album
yeah,
about a track
yeah,
like this, but this is like different because the other one was just being pretentious. This one we just
yeah.
don't know why it's there.
Yeah, that was yeah. This is just funny. Like the other's just pretentious as hell.
Yeah, this is just like, why is it here? I have zero clue why it's here, but it's so funny.
But yeah, now we get to the actual first song of the album, "The World at Large."
Yeah. uh, yeah, it has that track had nothing to do with this next song. It's a
Yep.
very nice like it's like a I'm ignoring the fact it's a really nice opener despite technically not being the opener. What the fuck?
Yeah, oh yeah, I just noticed that. Oh my god, what the fuck just happened? Oh god, yeah, this controller is shit. But yeah, yeah, despite like I said, the first track, like horn intro having nothing to do with like the world at large, it's even like instrumentally, like they're very different. Like we said, it's just an intro to one of the later songs. But yeah, I still really like it as an intro, to the album, at least a proper intro.
Yeah, the proper intro.
Yeah, basically, like the song is like about like running away from your problems, which in this case is I think it's like Isaac Brock moving to the East Coast,
Yeah,
and
fuck.
yeah, it's same.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, it's like trying to like drift away from your problems, just being stuck as like a drifter,
yeah,
and just like questioning, oh, if the world's at large, why should I be one to remain?
yeah. It's a really good track, like with well written lyrics and like
Yeah,
vocals are pretty good as well.
yeah, it's one of their more emotional ones in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, it's really good overall. I forgot to mention this when we listened to it, but I want to mention it now. In the Genius page, there's like a music video linked, and it's not like an official one either. It's a school project music video apparently.
School project music video links.
Yeah, cause I like read the description. I was like, oh yeah, this is for like this specific class. I forgot what it was, and I'm just like, what the fuck did someone in Genius link that? I
I,
find
I
I find
remember
that
there's
really.
like I think you know what you're talking about because I remember there's like one whole thing of like people thinking that music video was like a real one.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that one. It's like that one guy that was just like walking the houses and shit.
Yeah, it's like people like thought it had like an actual music video because of that when it doesn't.
Lol, honestly. But yeah, I guess as a warning when you do see that it's not official.
Oh yeah, it's not official, but it's really funny. The only
Yeah,
music videos in this album are for the next two tracks, Float On and Ocean Beef Salty.
yeah, and speaking of Float On, next track is Float On. You know the
Oh,
hit 2004 song Float On by Modest Mouse.
oh boy, this is my both their most popular one-hit wonder track and my first Modest Mouse song.
Yeah, I can see why it's like really popular though. Still,
Yeah, it's a really good one.
yeah,
It's also
and
like
like
really interesting that it's his most popular though because it is if you take it at like a very literal point of view, it's like way more feel good than most of his tracks.
yeah, I remember because like the song's like basically just like, oh yeah, no matter how bad things get, we can like move on from it and it'll get better. But like that's the interesting part of it. That again, like what you said, it's like the most feel good and like knowing this band, it's just like, oh yeah, the songs are not feel good at all.
Yeah.
So it's like interesting. Cause like I can kind of see it like being like a double meaning somewhat, cause you can
Yeah,
like take it like a in like the literal sense of being like, oh yeah, it's just an average feel good song, but you can also take it in like the mind of Isaac Rock that we're just like, oh yeah, we can't really move on, or anytime we try to move on, things will just get worse, especially when it's shown in the music video, which has like sheep like around just enjoying life until they get to like a slaughterhouse.
yeah, it's like it's a really the music videos here are actually pretty well done and like fit with the actual album.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's really good. I really enjoy like the animation and everything, and just seeing Isaac Brock with the mustache.
Yeah, the goofy mustache.
Mm.
It was kind of funny, like first seeing and just seeing, first listening to Modest Mouse and seeing that music video. I also watched the first of the music video.
That's really funny.
Uh, yeah, I also want to say it also with the double meaning thing. It's
Hmm.
it also has like at like the end there's like the little like hidden like extra vocals in there of like he's like, I'm told I don't function and listen and every day the world keeps going strong. I'm losing here while leaving here.
Oh yeah, yeah. That part, I almost forgot about that honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's also like a contribution,
Yeah, and
especially
that's a,
since. Go ahead.
you can finish what you said.
No, yeah, especially since like that's also that's like said around that part of the music video, the slaughterhouse thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like connecting the dots, and it's like, oh, it really isn't a feel good song. It's kind of like a
Yeah.
disguise.
It's also kind of interesting, like how it goes from like pretty like the song the like even if like the main part of the lyrics it goes from like oh like pretty like minor inconveniences to like using all your money in a scam and getting fired.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That part too. Yeah, it's a very interesting song.
Yeah, it's very interesting, and it's also like really interesting as like the most popular and like first like glimpse for a lot of people.
Yeah. So it is cool though, because it's just like the song just kind of like wants you to like interpret it uh, in like different ways because like you kind of have a choice to
Yeah,
either be in a way it's kind of like looking at life. You can either choose to be ignorant or be like realistic about it, if that makes any sense.
yeah, it's like definitely like meant to have like interpret it how you want to.
Yeah, and that I find is really cool. Like that's a really cool way of doing it, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's all I really have to say about Float On.
I did want to say uh um uh, um uh something else about it. I
Go ahead.
remember in like I don't like to think about this time, but I remember funny enough like in the early before when I like you remember when like when we used to be a bread taste and music hated.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that whole arc? I remember one of I remember there's like we were watching like the good and evil video back in that day.
Uh huh.
And I remember I remember in that video he plays like a section of like the Modest Mouse song "Float On,"
Oh shit.
and I remember you were like it was like you were like hearing it then, and I remember like you and Red were there, and you actually didn't like it back then.
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Character. Oh my god. I got some character development and didn't even fucking notice.
I
Jesus
was gonna.
Christ.
I just wanted to see your like live reaction to that. I didn't want to tell you so I could like
Oh.
see how you. I just wanted to see your blind reaction to the album.
Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ.
Was an only child.
Sip the wine and you drink in
It's
silence.
wild to think about that still now.
Jesus Christ, what the I don't remember that. What the hell?
And I remember that still. Like it was like I was kind of like scared because I did remember that for the album. I didn't know how you were gonna react.
Oh, oh, jeez. Fucking hell.
Character development.
Character development. I guess now we can just move on to the next song.
Oh, it is interesting to think about the alternative universe now even more with that.
Yep. Oh, God. Anyways, the next one is Ocean Brief Salty.
Uh, yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's another really good track. Pretty much deals a lot of like just existentialism, just like just thinking about like how it'd just be like if we die and shit.
Yeah,
Just like set, yeah, pretty much just like mentioned in one of the lyrics. Oh, you wasted life. Why wouldn't you waste stuff?
it's like, oh yeah, it's like, oh, it's like wondering if we'll like grow old or like, and what will happen after we die, and it's like, it's coming to like kind of turns in the song, like, oh, you gotta like get out. It's like it's like better not to think about and just try and like live in the moment.
Yeah. I really like that. And obviously musically, it's also like
Oh
really
yes,
catchy and shit.
yes. Like I said, it's like really good riff in there.
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, I really love the the guitar riff.
Like
That was
do
really
do
cool.
do 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 do
Yeah.
do do
Mhm.
do.
Yeah. It also has a music video, which
Yeah,
is the music video is interesting, but it's also kind of goofy to see Ozzy Brunk in a costume.
yeah. But it does fit pretty well for the themes. Like oh yeah, like with like the raising Isaac Brock as a crow,
Yeah.
and
It,
and it's like got him like dying and like is just basically kind of like going with like the theme of that. Fuck.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh god, yeah. Okay, this controller is actually fucking ass. My god. Like I'm holding the RT button. Holding the RT button actually fucking hurts.
I forgot you were using it for a moment. What the hell? My guy after my guy after the race ended it just like fucking went wacky.
That is pretty wacky.
Uh, but yeah, really good song.
I'm still probably gonna use it, but I don't know. Just expect when I. Like, guess don't be surprised whenever I switch to my regular controller.
Now you're using this for the rest of the song.
Fuck. But yeah, next track, Dig Your Grave.
Yeah, it's a very short one once again.
Yeah. Just only having like just one verse, just like, oh, you wish you were dead, but then I wish, I dig you out or something. I forgot.
It's I wish you were dead, and then regretting that they wish they were dead.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. Yeah,
And
it's like
it's
very
only
simple, but kind of
13.
interesting.
So it is yeah, that's only like 13 seconds.
Yeah. So there's not much else to say other than that. Also, also this thing already has kind of like good drift already. Like it just, what the fuck is this controller?
Already drifting.
Yeah, it's with the D-pad. What the hell?
Interest. Wow, interesting. What the fuck?
Yeah. Anyways, next song is "Bury Me with It." Bury me with it. It's really cool. I really like that track.
Yeah, it's like saying like oh like growing up a bit, and it's like saying oh please bury me with all that old stuff.
Yeah, basically, just like learning to grow up with all the fun stuff and like basically just saying like oh yeah, your childhood's over and shit.
Yeah, and it's like
It's really
basically
nice.
saying like oh bury me with that old childhood like so he can like keep his innocence, I guess. If that makes.
Yeah, yeah, I get where you're going with.
Yeah, and it's like
I might actually have to change my controller. This is hurting a lot more.
yeah. Yeah, but
Right.
you gotta put you nah you gotta use it for the rest of the series now.
Do I? No.
You gotta in the last episode. I'm gonna let you switch it. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Since it's the last episode, I'm gonna let you switch controllers. Oh fuck! What the hell?
Yeah, yeah, I really like the song. Even like instrumentally is like really good, like with the aggressive vocals and the more
Yeah,
aggressive, pretty much just aggressive tone in general. Just
yeah, and it like fits with like the whole theme of like loss of innocence
yeah,
growing up.
yeah. It's a really good track all around. Next track is Dance Hall.
Wait, hold on. I wanted to say something about the last track.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
It also says the title of the album.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it does. I forgot. It
Yeah,
does say it,
it's
and like
the
the genius, like the fucking genius annotation. I was like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme pointing at the TV. It's fucking
I
funny
remember
as
one
fuck.
time I tried to add another one to one of the lines like that too, where it said just holy shit, but it got deleted sadly.
Ah damn.
But yeah, it says the title. It's kind of like connecting to that, like the whole album cover too. If it's like saying we're hummingbirds, and we're not willing to move, basically.
Yeah. And Jay, that's the hummingbirds are on the album cover. I'm gonna, I'm probably gonna do one more race. And if I couldn't stand it anymore, then I'm gonna switch to my regular controller.
No more funny.
No more funny.
No
Like
more.
maybe I could use it for like any other game that doesn't require me to hold the trigger. You hear that shit? This is
I do
terrible.
hear it.
It's fucking horrible.
I love Logitech.
I fucking love Logitech. It's funny because like I have like a headset and it has like a really good mic, so they clearly gotten better with their gaming shit. But like, holy fuck, they used to be so much garbage back then.
Oh shit! I didn't realize I didn't press confirm. Whoops.
Fucking moron. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, next song, Dance Hall.
For real this time.
Yeah, for real this time. And that one I also really like.
Yeah, it's like trying to like try and like deny everything. Like oh say just try to like dance it all the way like dance all day every day.
Every day. Yeah, I used to like a lot of repetition, just kind of like just saying. It's kind of like a way of saying la 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 la. I can't hear you, basically.
Yeah, it's really clever.
Yeah, it really is. It's just like okay, I'm not listening la 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 la. I'm gonna dance all every day. It's really interesting.
Yeah, it's like interesting too. A lot of these would like seem like filler tracks, but they actually like fit in quite well with it all.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Like it's like a way, just like oh yeah, they're simple enough to like, I guess like be cat to like to take it in a literal sense, but like it's like one of those things where just like if you try to like understand it hard enough, you get really the overall meaning, basically.
Yeah, it's a really good analytical album, which I
Yeah,
am
for
glad.
sure. Yeah. But yeah, despite being like I guess simple in concept, you know, just a lot of representation of that one lyric, I'm gonna dance all every day. It does like, you know, fit in with the album really well. Just
Yeah,
like, you know, ignoring all life's troubles and shit. Just wanting to like dance every day.
yeah, just wanted to dance all every day.
Yeah. Yeah, really interesting track. I really like that one.
Yeah, and it's also just a really catchy like melody with it also.
Yeah, 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 for
Like
sure.
doo 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 doo.
Yeah. Yeah. Next one is Bukowski.
Holy shit. Yeah, this one's about Isaac's Brock's Eugene Naka. God.
Yeah. Basically just being like struggling to find faith with God. Especially since a lot of like modern Smash tracks just kind of being like just Isaac Brock just being like openly atheist in like his songs and shit.
Yeah, that's why I can show it to my Karen.
And also like that one Modest Mouse fan that we watched the other day.
Oh yeah,
like
he's probably like shaking his fist whenever the song comes out on the album.
kicking his feet up in the air. But yeah, it's a really interesting one. It's a lot very thought provoking too, since like with the song time, just the song in general references a poet a poet who like wrote about poor Americans living in Los Angeles. It's really interesting.
Yeah, and he's like he realizing he's writing, but like God would want to be such an asshole for predicting it.
Yeah. And as typical with a Modest Mouse song, it's also really catchy and really and really good musically.
Yeah. And
And I remember it has like paragraphs and paragraphs of like interpreting the meaning in Genius, and it deserves that honestly. It's really interesting.
yeah, it's not like a case where it's just like overly pretentious. Not it's actually like meaning to get out of it.
Yeah, it actually has a meaning, and it actually, you know, dives a lot into some interesting themes.
Yeah, like it's like oh, it's like diving into like oh yeah, like oh like it's pretty much like why are we here just to suffer? Like how like so much just goes wrong, but like like a lot most of the time, like 9 times out of 10.
Yeah. I remember it's like I think it's like one of the lyrics are like 1 times out of 10 that way like everything goes perfectly.
Yeah,
Like that's fucking true. He was so real for that.
he's so real for that.
He's so real for that. Oh yeah. The next one is the Devil's Workday.
Yeah, and yeah, and it's about it's about being a evil person.
Yeah, being a very very devilish criminal.
Yeah, very devilish criminal. It's like it's literally about Joe Holly.
And it's also the song with the horn intro.
Oh yeah, this is the one intro song. I still have no
Yeah,
idea why that exists, but it's really.
it's funny that like it doesn't like reappear until 8 songs after.
I don't know. It's like it's not even like pretentious. It's just question mark or like
Yeah,
anything.
just a big question mark.
And it's so funny.
It's so fucking funny. But yeah, beside that, it's still really good. I really like the saxophone in this song, just being like kind of like this sneaky thing, just kind of like, and in a way, it's like kind of cartoonish, like just
Yeah,
the
it's
way like
like
criminals sneak
definitely
around.
supposed to be cartoon, heavily cartoonish. Like, it's just like you're
Yeah,
supposed to imagine like this like this cartoon bad guy basically.
yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna use my own controller. Fucking hell, this logistics shit's awful.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm
No,
gonna like flip flop between controllers because like I have them both connected to my laptop right now.
yeah.
So,
All right. And was gonna say one thing about this song. There's like this weird thing of like people online like putting like all these weird songs as like villain music.
uh-huh.
Like I know there's just like a bunch of like wrong like a lot of songs that are clearly not villain music, but it's like
Oh, whoops.
but like it's like and then there's like some that deal with like serious like issues with some people.
Yeah.
Like Will Wood is often like put into that thing, even though
Oh
it's like a lot
yeah.
of personal music. This song, instead of using those songs, this song should be used instead.
Yeah, the song quite literally can actually kind of be a villain song.
Yeah, this is like an actual villain song because it's basically just like this overly cartoony,
Yeah.
like
Just
it's of like making like criminals and like this overly cartoonist. It's
yeah.
like
Like it
basic.
doesn't fit. Like obviously it's like out of place with the album, but like it still again fits with a villain song theme. You don't need some motherfucker putting a playlist of songs that kind of had this evil tone, but like has like a different theme, and just put it like, oh, it's a villain song. No, this is literally just a villain song, basically.
Yeah, for that
Yeah.
being like since it's like a literally like oh just like it's literally like trying like Isaac Rock trying to like paint a criminal as like the most evil person ever, like literally just use this.
Yeah. But also, hi Koopa.
Hey Koopa.
Holy fucking sense, you're talking about the same people who made the Golden Casket? Yeah. Talking about
Yeah,
Mindless Mouse again.
yeah, it's Modest Mouse time again. This is the fourth time we've talked about it.
Yeah. At some point, we might actually get to get all this. We may actually get to review all the studio albums.
Yeah, we have three left. We gotta finish them.
Yeah. But yeah, yeah, just a really good song altogether, despite like being out of place with the album.
Yeah, it's it's really funny. Actual villain music.
Yeah, actual villain music.
Yeah, I dare someone to put this on a villain music playlist.
Villain music that makes you feel like a villain, and it's just the devil's workday for an hour and a half.
It's just all those people that you know, all the
Well, that you know, all the people that you know. Bam,
No.
bam, bam, bam.
Uh,
Oh yeah, next song, The View.
yeah, the view. Really damn good.
It's definitely another highlight song for me. I really love this track actually.
Same. Same.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
it's pretty
oh,
much
go ahead.
like saying like, oh well, you might it's like yeah, it's like kind of like coming turns off like all of a sudden like the album,
Yeah.
like it's
Just kind of just like you can't have beauty without the pain.
yeah, and
Just
like
all about that perception.
yeah, you can't have beauty without the pain. Like it might be in like it's kind of like going like it might be better just not experience beauty, just escape all that pain.
Yeah. And like around the end of the song just kind of goes into like this nihilistic viewpoint that like, oh, humans can't really move on and shit, now we're all in a fixed state.
We are effects.
Yeah. Like it's depressing, but it's also like it's really good at kind of tackling this sort of thing,
Yeah.
and also just being like a really good sounding song altogether. Yippee,
Yippee!
yippee. Yeah. Next song is Saint Satin in the Coffin or Saint I forgot.
Satin.
Satin in the Coffin.
Yeah, it's basically like saying if like, oh fuck, with all, it's basically kind of like expanding off of that last one of like, but instead it's like, oh, I sure hope you're, it's like saying I hope, it's kind of going to a point where like, I hope you're unaware of like everything.
Yeah, yeah, exact. Yeah, especially since with this song specifically, it has like this. It focuses on the perception of like, oh, sleep is the cousin of death, and usually it's just like taken literally, just like, oh yeah, just sleep is kind of like you're kind of dying, Lamau. But like with this one, it's just like, oh, are you sleeping or are you dead? Or and like the sleeping in this case is just, oh, like being ignorant to bad things, and it's just kind of like saying it like, oh, I kind of rather you be dead than just be completely oblivious to everything.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. Which
Oh,
is a running
God,
theme.
I
That sounds
sure
really interesting.
hope you want. Cause it's like saying of like everything going on.
Yeah. Yeah, really like it. Really, I really like how it's done in that track.
God, I sure hope you want that.
Honestly. But yeah, next track. Interlude in parentheses Milo.
Yeah, it's an instrumental track. It's got some baby noises by one of the band members, which is why it's called Milo because of the kid's name. I also wonder how where the kid is at, right?
Same.
Because this album was released in 2004.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. But yeah. A nice interlude. I
Yeah,
mentioned in my notes. I said it's kind of giving the listener a break to quote unquote sleep on the themes of the album for a bit. That's how I kind of view it.
yeah, which is really funny if they're sitting in a coffin.
Yeah. So it's kind of like giving the viewer a break after giving them kind of like a reality check, basically.
Yeah, it's like trying to just like get away from it. Because it's like
Yeah.
it's like I said, one of like I said it like earlier in the like I don't know if I said it, I don't remember if I said it here, but it is like one of the more like melancholy albums of the of
Yeah.
this.
Especially since it focuses a lot on like the themes of death, basically.
Yeah,
And he talked about that like really nicely and really grounded as well.
yeah, it's a real nice grounded view of it. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's not glorifying it. It's not like saying like it's really a bad thing. It's just like, oh yeah, it's kind of have this like kind of like mid on the road perception of it. If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
It's just really nice. But yeah, next one, and I may mispronounce it at first. Blame it on the Titans.
Yeah, you got it. Next.
Okay, okay, good. Yippee! And that one I really love it, like especially lyrically.
Yeah, it's like it's really interesting because it's like about like looking for a scapegoat, and it's also like I really like that it's if I'm using Titans because it's like it can mean that word has like a lot of different meanings, and none of them really like perfectly like fit into it. So it feels like
Yeah,
almost like intentionally like misleading.
yeah.
Mhm.
Because I remember like the Genius Annotation, I think it listed like 4 or 5 different interpretations of Titans.
Yeah, and it almost feels like pretty much like purposefully like not just using that word just because it's not no it's not clear what exactly it's talking about. 'Cause there's so many
Yeah,
different meanings.
yeah, and I
Like,
like how like with each of the chorus, the like the meanings get like more simpler until it
yeah,
gets to like the actual, meaning of the song. Because I remember like it goes from like the Titans, which has like multiple different perceptions, to like a more personal meaning with like, oh yeah, blaming on the weekends. Gosh, I want to grab a soda, and
blame
that's
it
like
on
more. It's more
we.
like personal for Isaac Brock since he's done a lot with drugs and alcohol. And then I forgot what the third one is, but I think it's like still like the whole alcohol thing, but it's like instead more broader. And then finally, like until like on the fourth chorus, it's like blame it on the spider or something like that.
Yeah, on the foot.
Never focus, fly on the fly. Got. I'm almost done with the race. I might still check the actual lyric. And boom, check the lyric. Alright, yeah, it goes from the Titans and blame it on the weekends. Yeah, blame it all on me because God, I need a cool one now. Yeah, still going with a personal thing, but it's like more broader. And then there it is. Blame it on the web, but the spider is your problem now. There we go.
Yeah,
It's kind of like in a way like breaking down the scapegoat because it just like no matter how many times you try to find it, it just all circles back to you.
yeah,
Like that I find like super interesting.
yeah. Then it goes back to the Titans, just trying to like cling on to it.
Yeah, basically, yeah, it's really cool. I really love the breakdown of that track, and it's also really good musically too. So it's just like, yeah, just really well written and really well sung. Just pretty much well everything. It's really great. I really love that track.
Yeah, and it's also quite a calming one after a lot of like the it's like just like what's like how the music sounds like it's just a nice calming instrumental.
Yeah, but yeah, on to the next track, which is Black Cadillacs,
Yeah, it's
and that one's also interesting.
yeah it's basically saying it's basically like has like basically comparing like the breaking up of a relationship to like death and like saying like oh how like like the clouds are like lingering on it like black Cadillacs.
Yeah, it's like basically like looking back at a relationship the same way pretty much like going to a funeral is like just reminiscing about like the good time and just kind of like it's like both in like a bittersweet but also like a melancholy way.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a good track. I really like that. Really good a good breakup song actually.
yeah, it's a really nice one.
Yeah. Don't have much else to say on that.
Yeah, it's simple but really nice.
Yeah. Next one is One Chance.
Yeah, it's basically saying This is basically for, like the whole band getting more popular at the time. Of like the Moon and Antarctica being the most successful so far, and then having
Mhm.
Float On be a big takeoff song.
My perception of it is actually more simple. Just like just keeping up with the things of Stephanie Allen. Just like it's kind of saying like, oh, we have one chance in life to make everything right before we die and shit.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. I took it more literally, but again, it's the interesting thing about this band and how Isaac Rock writes his
Yeah, there's a
songs.
lot of interpretation, especially in this one.
Yeah, and yeah, we both interpret it differently. I took it more literally. You took it more with more like the band and stuff. It's again, it's interesting thing about Modest Mouse.
Yeah, 'cause I took off that like oh like they're getting more popular at the time, and then like also it's also too for like the whole like Jeremiah Green having like a bit of like a mental breakdown at the time, and it was like real stressful and everything.
Oh shit,
That's kind of how I saw it.
I see.
Yeah, it is really nice how like a lot of this album's pretty up and ended.
Yeah, like open ended in a way that you can just like, oh yeah, like it like all circles back to it making sense, basically.
Yeah. Like it still like adds up like oh like just like work without like both ends actually work pretty well for the album's overall themes.
Yeah, like I like there's really no wrong interpretation of it unless you go like out of your way to make it wrong, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, just like look, it's I don't have like anything wrong with like people like misinterpreting the song. Like hell, I remember like earlier with that one Got You album. I thought the one song of State of the Art. I almost the first time I heard it without context, I thought it was like a whole like bass against electronic music. Also making a really good electronic song, but it's just like don't try and like put like where it's like it's mainly just don't try and put like words into the artist's mouth that
Yeah,
they
pretty
don't
much.
mean.
But
Like
yeah, go ahead.
it's just like because I see like just like especially if like the whole Will Wood thing. It was like I just see like people put words in the people's mouths until
Yeah, it's like the worst case scenario with that, honestly. Just so many wrong interpretations of it.
yeah, it's like fine to not be right. Like like it's fine to like with the Will Wood example, it's fine to like see I me myself as like the whole trans allegory, but don't try to make it like seem as like Will Wood is trans because he's not.
Yeah. Oh yeah. One Chance is a really good track.
Yeah, One Chance is a really good track. Whoops, I got a little carried away.
Yeah. Anyways, the next one and the final song on the standard album, "The Good Times Are Killing Me."
Yeah. Oh boy, the
Yeah,
good times are killing me him.
yeah, those good times, man. God, they really are killing him. But yeah, it's a pretty solid finale for the album. I really like it.
Yeah, it's basically like it's like dealing a lot with like his drug usage at the time and trying to like cut free of everything, and it's just kind of getting like overall to like just the good times in general killing him.
Yeah, in a way, it's kind of like a slow mental breakdown. Just like, oh yeah, like the drugs are killing me, but it's just like, oh yeah, something that makes you feel good in any way. Just kind of makes you feel bad.
Yeah,
It's really interesting, especially considering the themes of the album and stuff. I really like the finale.
yeah, it's a really nice finale.
Yeah. Don't have much else to say on that. And
There's two bonus tracks.
yep, there are two bonus tracks. The first one is "I've Got It Almost." I've got it all in parentheses most.
Yeah, it's like basically like saying like he always gets so close to figuring out, but then it all starts to fall apart,
Yeah.
and like
It's go ahead.
it's just like he's trying to figure it out, but he just like keeps struggling at it.
Yeah, like he feels like he's got it more than most people. Where like he's still couldn't get there, still struggling to
Yeah,
make it through, basically. Yeah, just a really solid bonus track.
yeah, just a real nice bonus trick.
Next one is weird because it's
Yeah,
an alternate mix of the good times of killing me.
yeah, but it's like a weird one.
Yeah, it removes the dialogue intro at the beginning, and I think I remember there's like a bit of like the clacking drums that kind of sound like footsteps. They were like in the original mix, but in the alternate mix they're like way louder and it's
Yeah,
a little distracting. And well, I liked it at first, but then when I re-listened to the original mix again, it's very distracting.
yeah, it's very distracting. It just feels like
Yeah,
very poorly mixed.
yeah, yeah. It's a weird mix.
It's
Like
also like a really super rare bonus trick. It's like it seems like a lot of people like don't even know about it. It's like super rare.
yeah, it's a super unknown bonus track. I remember like seeing the comments and like, oh, I didn't know this exists. I'm like, oh shit.
I didn't even know this
Yeah,
one existed until I was like getting ready for the review here.
oh yeah. I was gonna mention that like you didn't know about it either.
It's the only trick in any of the main albums I don't think I've ever heard because it's just a bonus trick. But then there's also like the possibility maybe there's like another bonus trick I missed of like that.
Yeah, it's just really fucking funny.
Yeah, but it's like I don't really care for the bone for it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I didn't like it, but it's just like it doesn't destroy the album for me. It
Yeah,
doesn't ruin
because it's
it.
like it's just like it's like that one Gorillaz remix where it's just like it's just kind of there.
Oh yeah,
And it's
yeah.
also, and
And it's
also
just
this one does also have a little bit of interestingness with like being like such a rarity.
yeah. At least it's not like I remember like the train alternate mix. It was like what was it, parachute?
Yeah.
It's an alternate mix, and all it really did is just change the intro segment and nothing else. It's the
Okay. Yeah.
exact same song.
Oh yeah, that one was just stupid.
Yeah, that's just fucking stupid. Because at least the other remixes, though, and even like this one, like the fucking Good Times Are Killing Me one, it tries to change something, even if it doesn't really work out. But like with Train, one thing changed, and boom, it's the exact same fucking song.
They just add like one. They just add like one small thing. It's really funny.
Yeah,
And there's like
like I remember
three
it
of
was like,
those.
I remember like fucking what's it called? I remember like in the original review, it was like pretty fucking pissed, but like in retrospect, it is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, like I feel like that's one episode. Like once you get first, like remaking the first three, we also gotta do that.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the entire album.
Yeah, what did you think?
Honestly, it's fucking great. I really love that album.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. And the
Yeah,
crazy
like
thing is not even like it's like super good. It's like not even my favorite Modest Mouse album.
that is really funny, honestly. But yeah, like yeah, I just really like how it tackles the themes of death, just being like in a more realistic and more grounded way. Sometimes personal, but it's just I don't see anything like being glorified, anything being like openly too much against, besides like God. But that's kind of a running thing with Modest Mouse. But everything like told in the songs just feels real. I really like how real it feels.
Yeah, it
Just all the songs
feels
in
like
the
just
album.
like oh, it's just like Isaac Brock just like venting out a lot of the things like dealt with it. It's it's really interesting, and it's also like
Yeah,
their most popular album too, which is quite interesting. Like it also got like it's also like got platinum, I believe, platinum Yossi.
yeah, yeah. And like even then, like all the songs are just really, really good songs musically. Just as like just like this extra layer of just like this super well written song that just makes me it really makes me appreciate Modest Mouse a lot more than I already do, and also like Isaac Brock as a songwriter. It's just a really really good album all around.
Yeah, it really is, and it deals with a lot.
Yeah,
Just
and
don't look into the alternative timeline of this review.
oh man, I don't want to look at my alternate timeline myself. Hell, fucking no.
No, you know how I feel looking back at the telly also.
I that was fucking scary. I didn't like Float On.
You didn't when you first listened to the Brad Taste video, and
Fucking hell.
you and Red were like, "This is ass."
Ah, fucking hell, man. Oh man, I suck.
Yeah, and you didn't even say anything about the actual telly hall songs.
Oh Jesus. I guess
Uh,
because I guess I really didn't care for it, but hey, looking forward to the inevitable Good and Evil review, where I don't know if I'll hate it even more than the first one.
yeah, I'm scared.
I'm like scared but excited because again, just make for a fun episode. And will it be worth it? Yes.
I don't know. I don't. I don't want to find an album worse than Marvin's.
But Josh, it's in the same band.
I know it is. I can't handle an album worse than Marvin's. Please, please.
Well, we'll see when we get there.
Martin, just alternative timeline of the good news review.
Oh fuck no. God. I'm I'm just really glad we start this show at the time we're in right now.
God, just imagine then you'd have to be the one making up for it.
Oh man. Just a re-review this fucking album, just being like, oh yeah, take back everything I say about this
Yeah, it's
song,
just like
that
me
song.
about like Tallyholic, except like instead of like me having to say like positive songs negatively, you're gonna have to take songs you thought like negatively or positively.
Basically,
That's a
God, well,
scary. That's a scary thought, admittedly though.
yeah, very, very scary thought. I don't want to think about it, but it's kind of funny to think about at the same time.
Yeah, pretty much me with like the whole Tally Hall alternative timeline. Now you
All
know how I
right.
feel with that.
Well, yeah, that's all I have to say about the album. Let's rank it.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Uh, Let me wait until this gets ready. Oh yeah, we gotta make the alternative timeline. I am like super curious to see that alternative timeline, even though it's gonna make us horribly cringe.
The multiverse of cringe.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, you're just gonna be like, man, this is ass. Like, I think it was like, I think I remember some of the. You want me to tell you the some of the criticism? I think you remember. Or do you just want to stay in blissful ignorance?
Fucking hell.
Do you want to know the criticism or stay in blissful ignorance? Also,
Sure.
oh boy,
I
I
do
think
want to know.
I think you were just like really like complaining about like you did not like the vocals at all. It was like you was like calling it like Mickey Mouse s vocals.
Mickey Mouse says, "What the fuck was wrong with me? I was Sky.
Yeah, you were Sky.
I was Sky. No fucking way. What the fuck?
I wanna
Uh,
ask I wanna ask Red if you were like you were like you were just like not getting it at all.
fucking hell. God, I really was Sky. Jesus fucking Christ.
It's gonna be like we're just gonna have like a back and forth. We just the alternate time we just have a back and forth on this album. We're just like, oh yeah, what are you talking about? It's like it's peak, and it's just like, nah, man, this is ass. This goofy, this Mickey Mouse has something up. And just like,
Fucking
oh
hell.
man, I really regret calling it. You're just gonna be like, I can't fucking believe I called this a Mickey Mouse S album. Uh,
uh,
did I?
if I were to rank it, I'd rank it below Lonesome Kind of West.
Yeah. Yippee!
Yippee!
Good. Yeah, I wanna see if I don't wanna like watch the full like Brad thing, but like after this, you wanna see the fucking you wanna see the Modest Mouse part.
I do want to see it, cause like, still, I like I said, I genuinely don't remember it until you fucking told me, and I got
Yeah,
jump scared with that fact now.
this liking a song jump scare. Also, my PNG YouTuber's gonna go wacky because it's connected to numbers.
Wow.
Yeah, I wanna like save like the actual review part for like when he like when we actually listen to that stupid fucking album, but I do wanna show that one part.
Yeah,
The dark timeline.
a dark timeline.
If it makes you feel better, me liking Tally Hall back in the day is probably worse.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I do feel better now.
Yeah, there we go. We've re-ranked everything.
Oh boy, that is a lie.
42. Oh boy, we're reaching 50.
Yep, we're reaching 50 albums that we reviewed. Uh, uh yeah, and that's
Next,
pretty much it.
next time.
Next. Next time on Garfield Kart Album Reviews, it's recap time for the main June albums.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about albums that come out in June.
Yeah.
In May,
Oh,
too.
yeah, me too.
In May, yeah, we're gonna have to look at some of those for that.
Yep.
But yeah, stay tuned for that next time. You ready to watch the bread taste float on reaction?
Yep, I am very much ready for that.
Alright, goodbye everyone!